All right, what is good, everybody with the CTP? Oh my days, what's good, everybody on CTP Couples Therapy Podcast? I am Jay Diggy 92,
I'm Savage Beauty. We ain't do this for the main. We doing it for the bonus.
and this is the bonus round.
This is the lax version of CTP.
Yeah, we be up in this motherfucker, man. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, up in the booty
We
hole.
be up in
Don't sing that song. Please don't sing that song because I know what song you about to sing. Don't sing that
you
song.
fucked it up.
Good. I'm glad.
Up in the club, bottle to the face. Bottles of piss. All right, y'all. So we back up in here.
Nigga said I pull up on dubs.
Pull up on dubs. Roll up the bub. Roll up the bub.
You rolling up that bub? Okay.
Roll up the bud.
Mm.
The Budweiser.
Hello. You okay? She looked up like something.
Chance the Rabba. But yeah, man. So we got some sheets. We got another topic, but I don't remember where it's at. I didn't save it. Oh hell. Oh no, hell no, boy. That's still my ringtone. Oh, so it's a thread. Um, Men on Twitter openly share their worst dating experience with a woman on a first date. I don't know. We're sticking to just first dates because we're the. Oh my god, these was all first dates. God, the pedestals get lower and lower every time. um. All right, so you want me to just read a couple and then we can talk? So this one is crazy. She literally asked what was their most expensive drink. The waiter met my eyes and the bro code kicked in. He just kept saying everything was out of stock. God bless him where he is now. I went back to give him a tip, but it declined. But he declined. He declined.
Oh, I was say his card
I
declined.
thought
Oh
it declined
no.
was funny. Damn, these are a lot. Oh, I'm thumbing. We're gonna stop right here. Oh my god. We went to a dinner for We went to a dinner for a breakfast early in the morning. I swear that's what he said. We had a disagreement, and on her way out, she stole the tips off every table between us and the door.
Wow. That's horrible. That might be the worst one. I ain't even heard
Oh
them
my
all.
god.
What? What? She did what? She did what, bro? What is happening? Oh my god.
Went to eat. She ordered some expensive stuff and didn't like it. I went to the restroom, and when he came back, my food and her food was 8, not gone. 8, and she just left.
She wasn't there when he got back.
Mm-mm.
Damn, how long was he in the bathroom that she had time to eat her food and his?
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. What is happening?
Met this girl online. We chopped it up, and she was fun to talk to, but kept talking about how her baby dad ain't shit. Blah blah. Red flag ignored. I took her out, and she pulled up with her son, and started whispering to him to ask me to get him food and toys. I was shocked.
Food and toys. Oh my goodness. Oh my days.
Met a woman on OkCupid. Well, that was your first mistake. We sat down to eat, and she said, "I normally don't date niggas, but you're mixed, so I figured I'd give it a try." I stood up, said, "Fuck you," and walked. Oh my god! She asked if she could give my leftovers to her baby daddy because he was watching the kids while she was.
Is this a different one or this the same one?
These all different.
I thought the one with the baby daddy was the same one that said I don't date. Wow. Oh my.
Oh my god.
Okay, just one more, and then we can move on. Oh my goodness, just one more.
I got two. I went on.
Pick one.
No, I'm saying it's, the last one is short as fuck. I went on a date with a girl once, and she brought a urn with her dad's ashes in it. She told me her dad went with her on every date she ever went on, and that he still does. That you got to get a necklace or something.
She went. Wait, so her dad would go out with her on all her first dates, even when he was alive.
Invited me to the crib knowing she ain't pay her electric bill, smashed in the freezing cold, and never seen her again. Up in the crib, damn, it's cold as shit.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Those are awful.
The pedestal. It was here. That bitch damn near under.
Those are just. Oh my god.
My god. I know niggas ain't shit. I know the nigga one got to be horrendous. I know it do.
That's the worst one. The one where she said, "I don't usually date niggas."
I don't usually do this, but go ahead and get the party going.
Go ahead and hit him off with the remix. I ain't trying to be rude.
Oh my god.
You guys to be fucking kidding me.
I wouldn't know what race she was.
She had to be white.
What if she was a black woman? No, I'm not on date us.
If it was a black woman.
Nah, for her to say niggas and him not be like, bitch, like he just said, fuck you.
It still could have been either way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's nutty as fuck. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, it make mine not seem that bad.
Yeah, I'm about to say yours ain't shit now.
Mine is still bad though.
Yours ain't shit. I'm sorry, they not.
The grapey one was kind of bad.
They
Nah, that shit was bad. Boy, for your first date, that shit was bad. You can't even tell I got my grills in, huh?
Yes, I can.
Boy, you're looking at me, but I'm talking about through my mouth. But never mind. This sounds stupid. I'm talking about how I talk. My T's a little hard.
Through my mouth.
Through my mouth.
I'm talking about through my mouth.
Put it through my mouth.
All right, Jeff.
Don't ever compare me to that nigga.
All right, Jeff. What you doing, bro?
Okay, when I start talking about your big toe again, don't say shit.
Whatever.
But yeah, so I got some first date stories. I don't know if you want to give yours.
Mine, I've talked about it before. Mine is just a nigga being too touchy-feely. Like, we had known each other. It was somebody I worked with when I worked at the casino. He was in security. And by the way, when I first started working at the casino, the security dudes, because everybody got different uniforms, so you know what department everybody was in. Like, we had to wear these orange and black button-up shirts. They was ugly.
Like Halloween.
The people that worked in the cage
I met you in orange and black.
Yeah, they had the green ones, and then people that did that worked tables, theirs were yellow, I think. And security, they had to wear all black, and then they had these like tannish gray blazers that they had to wear. But eventually, they changed them shits to make them red. They had on these bright, like blood red blazers.
Well, that matched.
It matched, but them shits were ugly. So he was in security, and we met when I was working in. I got stolen by one of the managers. He wanted me to work in high limit slots, so I was working in high limit slots. And we had like known each other for a few months, maybe 6-7 months or something like that, before like he even mentioned like, yo, I like you, what's up, or whatever. And then it was like another couple of months before we went out on a date. So we had known each other for a while, but we had only seen each other in the context of work. So we went on our first date, and it was at this this bar that was like a bar / arcade, had pool and some other shit. It wasn't like a Dave & Buster's. It was like a lounge with pool and pinball machines and some other shit that was like across the street from Horseshoe Casino. And like from the moment we got there, he was like just too touchy feely. Like I just, for it to have been our first time like going out on a date, you were touching me too much. Like, so I had on.
I was gonna say, was he like this or was he like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get off me!
Get off me! Where share that.
That's my fucking movie. So it was summer. It was hot as hell. I had on a pair of jeans and I had on this like blue and white straight tank top that like
crop, wasn't it?
It wasn't super cropped. It was cropped to maybe like
Side
here.
note.
I love a crop top.
I first met this nigga wouldn't wear nothing but crop. It be cold as shit. The hoodie be cropped. He's like, girl,
yep.
I know your belly button cold as shit.
But so that's what I was wearing. So like first it was like he kept like finding a reason to like put his hand on my back and kept rubbing my back and shit. Then he kept finding a way to like rub on my legs. And then it got to the point where we were, because they also had food at this place. So we sat down to eat and he didn't sit across from me. He sat next to me, which is always like weird a little bit.
That's your first date.
Yeah. Like the last time we did that was when we went out for Valentine's Day last year. And you sat across from me and then you came and sat next to me. And I think the only reason you did that is because you were trying to like gauge what was going on. Because that was like our first time going out after what we're now calling apparently the fall off. So he sat next to me and then like we're eating and he got his hand like right here, like on my stomach, like almost like up here on the titty.
They right there.
My titties is right there.
They right there.
They always right there.
Always right there.
Yeah. The titties was tittying as usual.
Titties be hungry too. The thoughts, they just get a hold of me.
Anyways, and so we were there at the little bar place talking and playing games. We played pool and and he kept finding a way to like brush past me and touch me and shit. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay.
Like low key busted like a couple nuts.
Yuck.
Oh, yes.
But at this point, I'm ready to go. So then we end up going to Horseshoe to the casino for a little bit. Like when we worked at Live, Horseshoe Casino was like the spot I used to go to with my work friends like all the time. We used to go there and show because we got drinks at a discount. We got free slot play, so we didn't like have to pay for it or anything like that. So we went there and we was chilling and we sitting at the machines and he's like, if this is me, the mic is me. And this is him, and he's like this close to me the whole time, and like with his arms around me and shit, and rubbing on me, and I'm just like so uncomfortable. Like I know we've known each other for a while, but this is our first date, and you doing too much. You're doing too much. So I think he came and picked me up, which is I guess okay for a first date. So he dropped me off, but was not trying to let me out the car. Like was still like reaching over from the driver's seat. I don't remember if I told this part of the story before. Like reaching over from the driver's seat, rubbing on my legs and shit. And I'm like outside the house. I'm ready to go in the house. Like I'm ready to get the fuck. And I go in the house and he just immediately is texting me like, "Oh, your skin feels so good."
Oh, you was gonna get Dahmered.
And yeah, like shit. For real though, I was ready to get fucking.
No, don't leave.
No, don't leave. Don't. How about Sanka? How about some Sanka? How about coffee?
Want a Budweiser?
How do you want a beer?
Well, my keys are just right here.
Wait, no. He's like, no. I'm gonna get the keys. No, I just thought maybe you'd like to have something while you wait.
What about coffee? Jeez, I'm trying to be nice here.
I'm trying to be nice. Sanka, Sanka's okay. Trying to be nice.
No, you'll come back. Wait.
No, don't go. No, just I'm gonna take you to the concert. I just thought maybe we could have a couple of beers.
Come on, man, chill out.
You don't want to lift any more weights?
Just a couple hours.
Yeah. Let's spot me. I'll spot you now.
Come on, man. Let's just do 12 more sets.
Let's do 10 more sets. Not reps, sets. Nigga, how many reps in each set?
Like 5 more reps.
No, he said let's do
like 5 more sets.
No, he said 10. He did say let's do like 10 more sets. And the guy's like, "No, I'm trying to go to this concert. If you're not taking me, fuck you."
Listen, brother, not gonna miss it.
Oh, I was reading some shit. So in the mood, he hit him with a plate, right? Well, in the I was reading something. It was like that he in reality he hit him with a 10-pound dumbbell, not a plate. So he didn't pull a plate off of a bench and hit him. He hit him with a dumbbell. Shit, crazy.
But back to the
anyway. So yeah, it was just the date itself wasn't like a super bad date. He didn't say anything like off the wall or crazy because I knew he really liked me. Like I knew like
he liked you, all right.
nigga was looking at me with the heavy lidded lust in his eyes. I need to stop reading romance books because that's where I got that shit from. He was looking at me like that night, all night, and I'm like, what are we doing?
And they was trying to fuss him.
Right, pretty much. And I guess
Low key he did.
I guess he thought. I guess he thought that I was gonna be like, cause I liked him too, but it was our first date. I wasn't trying to like go there.
I don't want to go.
So
there.
it was just,
Damn.
yeah, I kicked the fuck out
Big
of
toe.
it. So it was just, I don't know. It was just him touching me like that, just like was really, really fucking off putting. And we only went out one other time after that. We went out to breakfast or some shit, but not too long after that, like maybe a month or so later, I met you. So it was into
I was
that.
the complete opposite. I ain't touched shit.
Nah, and I remember I came to work one day after I met you, and I was like, it was like within the first like maybe week, and that nigga was like, "Look at you glowing and shit. What's going on?" I was like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just, you know."
I met some guy.
I was like, "I'm just in a good mood today."
I met some guy. He's really nice.
Everybody was saying that shit. They say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like,
I'm happy. Yeah,
yeah, look at me now.
I'm happy about it. Yeah, fuck you, nigga.
But yeah, mine don't seem as crazy, but
like
it's just like, you know, you touching me too much, not even just like rubbing. It's like I'm getting these kind of like the grabs, like
like you're making it hard. For
yeah,
me.
Let me grab on your booty and all types of shit. Because he was grabbing on my booty too.
He got a stomach fetish.
He was grabbing. It was like my waist, so he's grabbing on my waist. Guess because if you grab on my waist, if your hands are big enough and you grab on my waist, you got like a thumb on the titty a little bit. So I guess he's like, I could just sneak that in there, and then grabbing on the butt.
And you let him do it. Why, Craig?
I don't know. I think at some point I was trying to like squirm my way away a little bit, but it just was not working. Luckily, he took me home, like to my house.
You better get Dahmer.
Yeah. So
we would be making this podcast.
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you would be here. Somebody else probably would though.
I mean, I'd be probably like
you wouldn't be here.
Dissolving in a vat of acid.
I wouldn't know. Maybe you be the body they found. Isn't it bitch like? It's not funny at all. That's horrible what he did to the niggas.
We gotta make. I mean, if I don't make light of it, it's just gonna make me super sad.
I was hot,
bro. Oh my god. The thing. I think the thing that really did it for me was the deaf dude, because he's so vulnerable and incapable of like defending himself. That nigga ran after him with a hammer. He didn't even hear that shit coming. That man probably
He had to run. He's a walk.
So you could see, like, it was in slow motion, but you could see he was going in at a run. He raised the hammer and then disappeared into the room. So he probably was like, ah, and that nigga ain't hear him. So
it's not funny at all. Usually I laugh. That shit ain't funny.
It's not funny, but I gotta laugh or I'm gonna cry because that shit is so fucked up. Like, and he really liked him, but because that nigga had to go to work.
If he would have just got them keys, he'd be alive.
Yeah. Because I said, I was like, well, he left. So what happened next? And came back. And I forgot my keys. Like, well, there you go. That did it.
Nigga said. All right, y'all. So back to the dates.
Yeah, then a little boy.
So I've had bad ones. I don't know if I've told these stories before. I don't think I went in depth. I've had 3 bad ones that I can remember. The rest I probably just pushed to the back of my mind. So I'll tell the short ones first. So I got catfished on the first date. But she actually showed up. So like the thing was, she would show me like, if I asked her like a picture or something, she would show me like bad motherfuckers, but it'd be the same bad motherfucker. I was like, God damn, like it was like, who the fuck is this? Is she like me? Like,
it was already skeptical.
I was, because I was like, nah, like it's like, you know what you can pull, and that was way above my pay grade at that point in life. Like I didn't have locks. I barely had waves. Like I look Ethiopian. Like when I'm small, no, like when I'm small, I look like Ethiopian and shit. And then like my hair wouldn't like it was like cut low because I was still getting low cuts and shit.
Mm.
Like it was bad. Like I had this, but it wasn't like far. It was like still like some thin
Mm.
and shit. So like I'm like,
Nah, bro.
there's no way I'm pulling this. And then it, like shorty she would send me was like light skin, like lighter than you. And like that used to be my bag. It was light skin with like braids, like the two right here, like that, and then like she looked tall as fuck. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, all right, bet. Well, hell yeah, we can link. So I go, my little Chrysler.
Shit was new at that point.
It was
fresh.
So I go. And I go, I'll worry about it later. Don't nobody be like shit anyway. So I go pick her up and I'm outside the house. Nice little house too. And so I'm not at the house. That was when I dropped her off. I'm at the metro because she told me meet her at the metro. And I was like, how you bad and ain't got a car? Like
hey.
But I get it. Like most niggas in the DMV don't be driving for some reason. Like the metro can give me there. What the fuck I need a car for?
Fucking metro, weird ass niggas.
Pee. Be smelling like pee.
And so did the subway here.
And it'd be like, so I was like, all right, cool. So I'm driving and I get there because I actually know where this metro is. Like she right down the link. She 15 minutes away. I was like, damn, it's a bad bitch 15 minutes away from me. This is cool.
Bad bitches in your area.
Bad bitches.
there are bad bitches in your area that want to fuck now.
Bad bitches call 1-800.
What? Call 1-800 fuck now.
Y'all know where that's from. But so it was like so I pull up to the metro. I pull up and I'm looking for her. And I see somebody at the metro, but it ain't her. So I'm like, I pull up, I make a like circle.
I pull up, I hop out. Your bitch is on my dick.
Hop out.
Whoa.
What the fuck is this? Whoa.
Whoa.
So I was like,
that's what you said when you seen her. Whoa. Nigga said, whoa.
Whoa. And so I was like, I made a circle. And like, so I went through the parking lot and I was like, yo, where are you at?
I made a circle.
Because she was like, yo, I'm here. And so I
nigga drove in two ovals and was like, huh? I don't see you, bitch.
A circle and a rectangle. Because it was like the circle part where the buses go that I wasn't supposed to be at. So I searched there. Then I was like,
the drop off.
Yeah, maybe she's in a parking lot. So I hit the parking. I ended up just stopping the parking lot because I was like, I'm in the wasting gas. So I parked. I was like, yo, where you at? She was like, I'm at the bus stop. Like, I seen you drive past me. And I was like,
the face. Wait, let me show you what your face looks like. She said, I see you drive. Oh, I can't. He said, I see you drive past. He said, got the pouty face. I see you. What are you talking about?
I see you, bitch.
You seen me.
Woo. She said, I'm the only one out here. You seen me. And I was like, oh. So I pulled up. I was like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's just the overhead.
The light.
So I was like, so I pulled up and I was like, this you? Yeah. And so it's like, she got up and came to the car. I was like, who the fuck is this? And like, I don't like calling people ugly. She just was not my type. She's short. Like, she had the braids, but they weren't done. Like, she wasn't light skinned.
She had the braids, but I don't understand. She had the braids,
but they had been in for a minute. The person I got sent had new French braids. Cause I was like, and I'm not one of the mean motherfuckers. Like, I'm not about to shit on you. Like, it is what it is. So like, I had a whole plan of like taking her to this nice like restaurant and shit. I was like, to the harbor we go. Because I was like, I am not. I was like, because at least if I'm out here, like I can like walk around and say it count. Like I took you somewhere and like not really pay attention because we just walking around looking at stuff. So I did that and shit. And the whole time, like she kept trying to hold my hand. I was like, oh, yeah, because I used to wear my watch on this side. I ain't wear it on the right side like we supposed to. So I used to wear it on this one. So I'd be like, man. And then put my hand like in my pocket. It'd be like this. And like she was like, and like she kept trying to like hold my hand.
I'm sorry, did she not think that you didn't realize that was her? Like, what the fuck is going on?
She seemed a little, like a little. And so I was like, like we talked and like, it was just, I was so pissed. And I was like, what? Like she'd be talking and I would not be paying attention because I was so tight and I was like, how the fuck did you not expect me to not know this ain't? I was like, yo, you look a little different. She's like, oh yeah, it's just certain lights and makeup. I was like, you don't look nothing. Like in my head, I'm not about to clown her, like, cause like I said, I don't know Shorty, and I don't want to like be that guy that's like mean as hell and shit. But like she knew, cause when it was over, and I was like, yo, like I kind of gotta go. I gotta work tomorrow. I was off, so I was like, I gotta work tomorrow, so I gotta go to sleep early. So I think I got her like, let's say 4. I had her back by like 6. And I was like, yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. And she was like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I lived out in Waldorf too. So I was still with moms. And so I was like, yeah, I gotta work. And, and so she was like, okay. So I pulled over the house. And like before she like closed the door again, she was like, now don't go disappearing. And I was like, exactly what I'm finna do. So she's like, I'll wait until you get in the house. I was like, man, fuck you. Wasting my goddamn time. Man, I was so mad, bro. And then like she'll hit me up. I ain't gonna lie, I ghosted. And I was like, nigga, you know what you did. Like that's the only time I was like, cause I wouldn't a direct motherfucker to be like, nigga, that ain't you in these fucking pictures. Like, cause if I was an asshole, I would have either pulled off and be like, before you get in my car, who the fuck is you? Cause this ain't you. Like she sent me like bad motherfuckers, but it was the same bad motherfucker. And I was like, this not where's she at? Like you didn't. And if this really is you, why you ain't come here looking like this? Like it was horrible. It was so bad, bro. And then that was the first date. And so
my only date.
Yeah, because I definitely ghosted. I think she got the idea after like a week. And she'd be like, hey, and then I don't respond. And she'd be like, I'm just checking on you. Make sure you get home. But I was like I looked at the phone. Oh, that bitch over there wasting my goddamn gas. My little $9 a park.
Yeah, parking is a bitch down there.
So that was the first one. And then another bad one is Shorty fell asleep at the movies. Remember the Shorty I said couldn't dress?
Yeah.
It's the same.
It's the same girl.
Same girl. It did like because I think I've told this before, but to make a long story short, she came out here looking like Beyonce trying out for Pocahontas and shit. Like the freaking like the single ladies top with like Colors of the Wind at the bottom with some Ugg boots on, and them Ugg boots was ran the fuck over. And then she had like blue makeup and shit. Like it was just because you know how I felt about blue, and so I might have told her like I like blue nails. I said nails, bitch. Like I didn't say, but it was like aqua. Like I was like, what is this fit? So it's it made me so mad because you know me, like I like being like back. You didn't know me back then, so you wouldn't know. I like if I was with a bad motherfucker, I wanted everybody to know I was with a bad motherfucker. So like she trying to walk, and it's like
she's trying to walk.
Bowie, we at Bowie. The movie's there, and then the mall right there.
Yeah.
So she's trying to because we got there so early. Because you know how I am, get good seats. If you can't like pick the seats, this the theater you can't pick seats.
Right.
It's Avengers 1.
Yeah, so that shit was popping.
So I got there at the time you supposed to get there to make sure you got a good seat.
Mhm.
So she was like, "Man, it's like early. You feel like?" I was like, "Yo, to get a good seat, like you kind of got to like you gotta sit like
Yeah, go in there now.
early, like because I wasn't a big Avengers fan, but like I was like the Hulk in the motherfucker. That's my nigga. And so like I didn't really know about Avengers. So watching that, I was like, it's kind of cool. Like I ain't know nothing about no Captain America, none of that shit.
Me neither.
So I was like, got there, we got the tickets, and I was like, all right. She was like, we can just walk like at the mall. I was like, for one, I'm not really trying to be seen with you. What the fuck you wearing? And then two, like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you gotta sit like where I sit. Like, I sit at the very top so I can see everything and ain't nobody behind me. And so like end up walking because I'm like, fuck. So we went over there, the bad bitches was out because it was like a smooth like 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, if it was Avengers, it was probably like June.
It was nice as hell
Yeah.
outside too. So I was like, it's bad motherfuckers my age out there. And I'm like, and this nigga trying to go in Victoria's Secret and shit. She picking out drawers. And I was like, I don't care. Like, I think she was getting something to wear that night. Like,
because she thought, yeah.
It's so, because at the end of this, so.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
So fucking doing that shit, I'm leaving her. Like, you know, I don't, like, I walk behind you, if anything. I don't walk in front of you. Unless I'm like, here, follow me. I'll get us through here. I'm like, gone. Like, because what the fuck you got on? I can't be seen. And so, like, it's bad bitches. Like, and I remember, like I said, I used to be in the light skinned girls. It's a light skinned junk was like, and I'm like, I can't even do shit because, hey, wait. And she looked. She was like, so I was like, no, I could have had a baddie. It's always. And so I was like, so we finished doing whatever the fuck, and the movie starting like 5 minutes. Nigga, we get there, packed. I'm talking about this shit so packed, I gotta sit in the first 2 rows.
And that's hard because then you like this the whole fucking movie,
like,
and you can't really see shit. I'd be pissed.
I was hot.
I'd be pissed.
And then she was like she told me that day, it was like, oh, I just got off work. I gotta, like, we can go, but I'll be just getting off work, so I'm gonna have to change real quick. And I'm like, did you forget the bottom? Like, cause she worked at McDonald's, so I was like, I mean, it's cool. It's like, it's fine. And so I was like, but if you gonna be tired, then don't come because it's a movie and it's long. So like, whole time I'm like this bitch fell asleep, and she had like a fro. So like, you know how much hair you got? Put that in fro length.
Damn.
So like, she like, bro, all in my shit. I'm talking. I'm like, I'm so mad, and I'm like, cause for one, I'm like this the whole time, and then I'm like, it got in my eye. Little girl sitting next to me was like, and like, oh, so fucking embarrassed. Nigga woke up like at the end of the fight, like after the Hulk turned into the Hulk, and then she woke up, and I was like, she's like, what I miss? Everything, bitch. Like, the fuck. So we get like, cause I'm the type, I pick you up and I drop you off, especially if I ask you out. Like, I pick you up and I drop you off. The only reason I did it for you, you live too fucking far. And so I was like, if you lived in Bmore, I just, you know, can you meet me? Because that's a lot for me to do. So I was like, she leaving and I'm hot. I'm pissed. And I was like, fuck. And so like, I get to the car and like, she talking, she was like, oh, I didn't know I was that tired. Bitch, you told me you would be. Why the fuck you ain't stay home? And so we drive it. And so, like, you know me, like, I'll get out, walking to the door type shit. I
Mm.
still did it because I was like, she who I expected. She ain't like a catfish, but I ain't expect this fit. But like, I'm still not finna be rude. So, I I went up and I was uh, like she had steps and then it was a door.
Mm.
So I don't walk all the way the fuck up. Like, come on, what the fuck? Like, that's kind of like presumptuous, ain't it? So I was like, I walked to the
The
like the
bottom.
yeah, the bottom of the steps. Like they's actually small steps. Like some like you know how, like my mom's house is?
Mm.
Like that. But it's like more short. They
Mm.
more together. So like I walked to the last one, was like I just stood there. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Nigga, I'm making sure you get in the house." She was like, oh, that's sweet." Cause like when I got out the car, she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "I'm making sure you get in the fucking house." She was like, "Oh." So like went up and I just stayed at the bottom and I was like I make sure I hear the click, like the door lock, and then I turn. She was like, "Where you going?" And I was like, "Back to the car. What the fuck?" And so like she was like, "Oh, I mean, I guess like you ain't gonna come in nothing." I was like, "For what?" She was like, "I guess. All right, bye." And then like slammed the door and I was like, "Yeah, well, fuck you too." So I get in the car. I'm driving home. She was like, "You ain't even tried nothing. Like, do you even like me? Like, what the fuck? Like, you gonna walk me to the door and that's it? Like, you ain't even try to come in. You ain't try to kiss me. Nothing." I was like, "No."
You ain't kissed me on the first date.
Why would I? I don't know you.
No, you ain't kissed me until like the end of the second date.
But by then we liked each other though. I don't know if I like you. Right now, you didn't present enough for me to like you. If anything, I'm turned off. What?
by your fit.
By this nasty ass pink with all the colors of the wind ass fit. That shit made me so mad because the Ugg boots had like stains.
I'm sorry, I just had a thought and it's so stupid.
What?
Not that you said she looked like Beyonce tried to do Pocahontas. I said if you like it, then you should have painted with the colors of the wind.
I love him, father.
I love him, father. I love him, daddy.
Oh my god. That shit made me so mad. And like we still text from.
I'd be mad as fuck. I go to the movies with somebody and they fall asleep.
I understand, like now, if one of us fall asleep, I understand.
That's different. We've been together for a long time.
No, because we just be old and like it'd be like, nigga,
I'd be in here, knocked the fuck out.
Because you'd be like, I'm tired. And like I don't get mad like if you fall asleep. I'd be like, 9 to 10, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened yesterday. You was like, it was funny. He was like, we don't usually get Sundays together and to just chill. And I was like, yeah, it's true. So I looked over, you were asleep. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep too. I'm tired. We got up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I was like, I'm going to sleep too. Fuck it. He sleep, me too.
So I was like, it made me so mad. And I was like, I don't want you like that. I don't even like you didn't make a good enough first impression for me to want to do anything with
I understand.
You. Like
I don't want to pursue this.
Yeah, then like I end up like cause she went to some school. I forgot. She might have been like Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
So like I ended up talking to somebody else and they knew her. And so like I'm telling them about because like you know how like you just bring up little dumb shit. And so like I was like, "Oh, what school you go to?" And she was like, da da da. And I was like, "Oh shit, that's what's up." You know what you call? She was like, "Yeah, we cool." I was like, "Oh, okay." She was like, "Wait, why?" And I was like, I told her, she was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I'm wrong with that bitch." And I was like, "But you just said you was cool." She's like, "We cool, but we ain't friends like that." And I was like,
she switched up on
I
that
was
bitch
like,
real
"Oh,
fast.
you switched up for a nigga. You ain't shit."
Nah, that's fucked up.
And so, yeah, I ended up cutting her ass off too. She was weird too.
Golly, bro.
Yeah, I had another bad one, but I had to drive. I drove like 3 hours
To do what?
sit there with her because she went to Delaware State. And
Oh,
so
she's in Dale State.
I was out there, and so like I told my mom, I was like, "You think I should go?" And she was like,
You drove 3 hours to sit with her, but you couldn't drive to come pick me up for our first date. That's less time.
That was after my ex. And so I was just like, "No, it wasn't after my ex. All these is before." Which is why I guess I was just like, fuck it. So I was like, so like I got there and like she's sitting like on the bed, I'm sitting on the edge, and she was like we just sat there and watched TV. Like we ain't talked nothing. And so I was like, all right, I gotta drive like 3 hours. And so I got in the car, she was like, I was like, nigga, like, we didn't do nothing. Like, you just kept me in the back room. I guess you wanted to fuck. And I was like, one, you didn't tell me. Two, I didn't feel welcome in that bitch. And then for like three, it was like, I don't know you. Like, I'm not one of these niggas just gonna hit because I drove 3 hours. Yes, an inconvenience, but that don't mean dick.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, oh my god. So I stopped fucking with her. It did the last one, you know about this one. I think this might have been like the first date I ever went on. It was horrible. The grapey one. Yeah. I keep saying grapey.
I know.
Yeah, so like it was I got I picked her up going to the movies. And I think that's why I stopped taking people to the movie.
We went to movies.
That wasn't the first place though.
No, it was like we went there after.
Yeah, I don't take like first place. We went to the movies because we weren't trying to leave.
Yeah, it was just like, so what else we gonna do?
So what you want to do? Because I don't want to leave you yet. Like yeah, that's what it was.
It was like, yeah, what we doing next?
So what we doing next? Because you're cool. I can hang out with you.
I like you. What's
I like you.
What you want to do now?
I mean, you drink pulp lemonade, but it's cool.
Let's go see a movie.
And so I was like, go to the movies, and we talking. And then like some reason, like sex always gets brought up, like when I was like a virgin, because it'd be like, I don't know why, but it always got fucking brought up. And so like she was like, and so like we was on a topic, and like I kind of was like, kind of giving me like hoe vibes. And so I was like, when the last time you did anything? She was like, shit, it's been a while ago. She was like, say like, it was either 2 weeks or 2 months.
It's been a while ago. It is 2 weeks.
It was like, it might have been 2 months. 2 months, man. It's been too damn long. I was like,
I was
like, oof.
Okay.
Yes. So I was like, I guess. And so
well, you was a virgin.
Yeah, no, I was like, please don't ask me.
Because sometimes 2 months seem like a really long time.
It seemed like a long time until you're an adult and you got life going.
Yeah, and it's like, oh damn, it's been 2 months. Shit, I didn't realize.
Damn,
it's been a year.
Got playing some ass, but so I was like, so what happened? Yeah, so I'm driving and I'm like, please don't ask the question. I hate answering that question because then I gotta be like, never. And you're like, what you mean? And then it's like that weird conversation I don't feel like having.
Yeah, like, oh damn, you don't even know how to fuck. Get away from me.
Yeah, it's either that or they just start tweaking. Like Shorty started tweaking. She chose the tweak option. So fucking she was like, so when the last time you did something? And I was like, and she one of them too. Like she loud like as fuck. Cause like I said.
So when the last time you fucked? In the movie.
Not in the movie, we still driving. Oh. So I was like, this is on the way. So it was like,
when the last time you fucked?
So I was like, I still remember exactly where I was at too. You know, like Bowie, you can turn right and you can go the back way to the mall, town center thing, or you can turn left and turn into the movie.
Yep.
I'm about to turn left, and she was like, so when the last time you did something? Turning. Oh, I ain't never did that. I was like, never. And like that's my way of doing it, to be like, oh, okay. And like maybe you don't catch what I just said. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, oh, okay. Oh, well, what? And I was like, oh yeah, I ain't never did nothing. All right, so you think like where should I park at? And I'm trying to change the subject, but she not letting me. She was like, hey, fuck all that. What? She was like, you a virgin. I was like, yo, buddy. She was like, you lying. I was like, I swear to God, I ain't got no reason to lie. I was like, what nigga you know gonna lie about that? She was like, true. But like, for real? And I was like, yes. And she was like, nah, because if you for real, because you know Bowie is a movie in a hotel. Mm-hmm. She was like, if you for real, we can pull over in here, right? I'll buy the room. And I was like,
yeah, she wild.
I was like, what type of institution is this? Like, what the fuck? She was like, nah, because like, you gotta take care of that. So I was like, excuse me? She was like, cause it looked like I just don't believe it. And I was like, bro, like, fuck. And I was like,
I'm gonna say, as a nigga, why would I lie about that?
why would I, well, if anything, I would have lied about.
Yeah, no, of course.
And so I was like, it's a choice. She was like, why? Like, you can't get bitches? And I was like,
you can't get bitches.
ain't you sitting right here? What you think you are? So I was like, well, clearly I can. And she was like, oh, okay, I see what you did. And so we driving past. She was like, you really ain't gonna turn in here? I was like, for what? It's a choice. And so like I'm parking and I'm starting to get irritated because like I laugh for a couple seconds, but now you're
doing too much.
You're doing too much. You're making me irritated because I keep having to fucking repeat myself, and you know I hate that shit. And so I was like, so we pull in. She is like, and so I'm buying tickets. She's like, I cannot. Like she's still
on it,
on that shit, and I'm like, we going in like, cause you know I used to have like weird days off, and so like it's like a Wednesday at like 12, so ain't nobody in this motherfucker. So I was like, so like I said, you know, I said, so I actually like this is when I would buy shit. So it was like, you want something? And so like she got like some popcorn and like a soda or some shit. And so got that going to the like the top, and I was like you know how it's like left, middle, right, and like I'm walking up and I'm about to turn to go left. She was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "To sit in the fucking middle, like with the
right?
fuck?"
That's the best seat.
Exactly. She was like,
which side note, I was trying to get my tickets for Howl's Moving Castle, and I looked at 3 different movie theaters, excluding the one I don't want to go to, and all the top middle seats are taken. It's like people are actually going to see this shit. There are still top row seats, but you know I like to sit in the middle, and I'm mad.
You might have to go to the one you want to go to.
They don't have stadium seating. It's like, boop, so it don't go up. It just and that's the movie theater me and my mom went to go see Endgame, and we had to get in there, and I was like, Ma, they don't have stadium seating here. We gonna have to sit in the, so it's like the front section, a walkway, and it's lifted a little bit, and then there's the back. So I said, Ma, we gotta get in this front row of the back section because I'm not sitting behind nobody. So luckily we got right there. But yeah, those seats are not good.
I wouldn't go.
So I might just have to sit in the back like corner. I mean, it's not like I ain't seen the movie before, so it don't really matter. But to get the like actual experience of seeing it in the theater, because I've only seen it on like my TV. But yeah. Anyway, and I don't want to go to Towson.
So I was like, so she tried to pull me
into like one of the corner shits
on the top right.
Okay,
and I'm like, fuck, I look stupid. And so I was like, can't even see the movie. She was like, right, we not watching the movie.
What were y'all going to see?
It's a
Prometheus.
Oh fuck. That shit got ruined because of somebody else. That movie was so ass.
That shit sucked, bro. I was mad. I went to the movies to see that shit too. The weekend it came out.
I did too. I think it came on like a Friday. We went Friday night.
Yeah, all movies come out on Fridays.
I was like, man, this shit.
Yeah, we went on a Friday. We went to me and my ex went to fucking Arundel Mills to see that shit. And his homeboy and his girl, they went to go see what's Adam Sandler. That's My Boy, I think. They went to go see that and they were having a good fucking time. I was like, man, I like this. They were like, that shit was hilarious. I was like, man, our movie was trash.
This shit was ass. Fucking nerd right here. Fucking nerd want to see about aliens and shit with big ass heads.
Yeah, that shit was so fucking stupid.
And so I was like, she was like, we ain't gonna watch the movie. I was like, bitch, I just paid.
You got this expensive ass popcorn and shit.
And it's a large too.
A large. Yeah. You had money.
I did. So yeah, I did. I didn't have bills.
That's crazy.
So sir. I was like, I think the only bill I had was
your car payment, phone bill.
I didn't have a phone bill.
Right. So it was probably just your car payment, car insurance.
My car. It was my car. I didn't even have a credit card then. So that's 300 a month, and then the rest was just mine. So fucking yeah, cause my car payment was like 360.
I remember it was low because it was similar to my old car payment. My old car
Mm-hmm.
payment was like 338, something like that.
So I was like, no, we're sitting in the middle. And like, I'm not like a big like put my foot down type nigga, but I was like, I see I'm gonna have to
Put my foot down.
with this type of motherfucker. So I was like, no, sit over here. And she was like, ugh. And then so like she did it. And so I'm sitting down. And it was cold as fuck in there. I ain't gonna lie. It was fucking cold as shit. I was like, God damn,
That's
bitch.
part of the reason why I don't like going to the movies.
It's like
fucking cold.
Like, it's like, nigga, I know it's hot outside, but it ain't that fucking hot outside.
Yeah, it's wild.
And so I was like, oh, she's like, God damn, it's cold in here. And I was like, I think I had a jacket on, and I was like, fuck. I was like, you want my jacket? She was like, nah, I can just sit on your lap. I was like,
bitch, what?
Bitch, you are trying it. I was like,
ain't nobody even in the theater.
I was like, for one, that's gonna be mad uncomfortable. These seats low as hell.
Yeah.
So she was like, I mean, so it's like, I was like, sit here, eat this. She was, oh. And so she was like, I just still can't believe, like,
she's starting to get on my nerves.
And so, oh God. So I was like, ugh. All right, cool. I got a break. She got the popcorn.
I got a break because she got the popcorn.
Yeah, and like the movie hadn't even started yet. And so I'm trying to talk to this nigga, and she keep looping it back to that. And so she was like, at least can I hold your hand? Damn. Like I ain't doing shit. Damn. Like, can I at least hold your fucking hand? I was like, yeah, sure, cool, whatever. And so grab my hand, put that shit like right. I was like, Slim, what are you?
She put it on her lap or what?
On her, yeah. Okay. She tried to put it there, but like I was like, and like I ended up putting like my hands on her legs. She was like, I mean, that worked too. I was like, oh my God, this bitch. And so fucking, I was like, she's like, damn, if I knew I was gonna run into a virgin, I would have shaved today. I was like, Lord Jesus.
I don't remember that part. That's new to me. That's a new part of the story to me.
Isn't the original? It's on Finesse Kicks.
No, I don't know if I watched it on Finesse Kicks. You just told me.
I probably just told you the clip notes.
You told me about it.
Oh boy. And so I still remember this shit like it was yesterday. Cause this shit was traumatizing. Like your first ever date and this what happened. So I was like, oh my God. And so like she keep and like I'm playing tug of war with my hand essentially. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, bro, you gotta chill. Like you doing too much. She's like, I'm just saying, like, the fuck? Like, what's up? And I was like, no. Like, the fuck are you doing? She was like, at least let me fuck it. And I was like, that still count, brother. She was like, no, it don't. He was like, you ain't going in nowhere. And I was like, oh my God. It didn't. I prayed again. Like I said, every time I pray, God be helping a nigga. And so I was like, God, please just let somebody walk in this motherfucker. Because it was empty. It's only us two. Like, and so luckily another couple walked in and took the exact seats that she was trying to sit in. Because she kept trying to get me over there. And I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. And I was like, please let them sit near us, next to us somewhere. And so they took the last row. We on the last row. Mm-hmm. And they took the corner ones. She was like, oh. Well, so much for sitting over there. They probably doing what we need to be doing. And I was like,
they probably doing what we need to be doing. She mad as fuck.
That shit was so bad.
They probably doing what we need to be doing.
Damn. I ain't never seen no nigga ain't want to get a dick up. God damn. And so I was like,
wow.
Oh. And so luckily she like once they came in here that she like chilled out. Mm-hmm. She like stopped. But then we got in the car. She was like, all right, movie over. You want to get this hotel now? And I was like, oh my God, no. I just want to go home. Like, I just want to go home. So she was like, all right, I guess. Then like, I don't know if I got her food. I can't remember. I just know I dropped her off and she was like, And then the crazy thing is, she was like, "Don't drop me off in front of my house. Drop me off in front of here, and then I'll walk." And I was like, "What?" Come to find out, she had a whole nigga. She had a nigga because she had a back then. It was when Chargers were still Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
She had a blacked out Charger with like 22s. I was like, because like we ended up meeting to go to a movie again or some shit. But I was like, yeah, you ain't riding with me. So I was like, and I knew the movie was gonna be packed. Because like I said, she was cool because for some reason I liked hood Jones. She was cool as shit. Like when we wasn't talking about that, like she genuinely was cool, but like I kept finding out like she didn't fuck with me unless I was trying to go somewhere and spend money. And so I was like I tested her one time to be like I'm trying to text her to see how her day is. She ain't responding. But I texted her like, yo, you trying to go get some food? Fast as fuck. I was like, oh, I'm one of these niggas. I was like, and then like she was like, yeah, what time you try? Never respond. And then so I was like, yeah, like I found out she had a nigga. Her nigga was blowing her phone up. And this when we seen the second time we seen Fruitvale Station, and that movie fucked up. Like, yeah, that shit fucked up.
Never seen it. Don't plan to.
That shit, man, that shit fucked up. Had me in that bitch like, bloop. Like she in that bitch like. No emotion, nothing. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? And so like, we left her car there to go get food or some shit. So like she in my car, her phone blowing the fuck up. And I was like, oh my god. And like I see it's a nigga and she keep and like do not disturb didn't exist yet.
No, it didn't, yeah.
So like I keep seeing the nigga name. I was like, bro, just answer this. He was like, no, I'm not. I'm out. And I was like, all right. And then so this time, like I knew where she lived. And so like instead of dropping her where she told me, I dropped her off in front. Cause I was like, bro, this high key a dangerous ass neighborhood. What the fuck are you doing walking? She's like, I told you not to do this shit. What the fuck?
Wait, but what about her car?
This was another. I'm mixing.
Okay. I must say you said
it's kind of mixing.
Yeah, I was confused.
So like it was just it was bad. And then once I figured out she had a nigga, like I just stopped fucking with her. I was like, yeah, you ain't about to get me shot. Right. I think like she answered this shit and I heard that nigga cussing her ass out. Like, bitch, where the fuck you at? And I was like, ooh. I was like, yep, this is my last time. And I dropped her off in front to be like, yeah, she was with a nigga.
Fuck. That's so fucked.
She was with a nigga. Skirt.
That's so fucked up. But damn,
like, she was horrible.
She was wilding.
She was pressing.
Yeah.
Like it's always like that.
She wanted the dick.
I hate that.
She wanted the dick.
It was like I could never meet a girl that didn't press me for that.
Because you was a virgin.
Yeah, like it was like just so like I'm sorry that might have happened to you, but you ain't gotta make that shit happen to me. Like damn. Like it was to the point I was like, I'm just not gonna talk to people. Like I just don't wanna. I don't feel like doing this. Like it's it was like horrible because it'd be like, nigga, I can't even hold a conversation because it's the only thing you want to talk about.
Yeah, like, that's not good.
So I had to change my type.
That's definitely the worst one, for sure.
Oh my god, bro,
that's the worst one of yours.
The
catfish is just funny.
It wasn't funny at the time. Shit is just hilarious. That shit, bro. That shit so.
You thought I was a catfish. I was like, no, it's really me.
The thing is, you look different in all your pictures.
So do you.
No, I'm saying like the pictures that you use, I couldn't find consistencies.
Yeah, I know.
So and I was like, nigga, is this one person with like three? Because it'd be like you look different, but did you just suck at taking pictures? So I didn't realize that shit. Because like I said, I don't know you. You suck at taking your own pictures. And so it was like, I didn't realize you sucked at taking pictures. So everything.
Why do you keep saying it? Every sentence has you suck.
Because everything looked different because you suck at taking. But like, you just like.
My hair was also different in all of my pictures too.
Yeah, but even with hair, I've talked to black women my whole life. I know the hair changed, but the face usually don't.
Nah.
So like, I was like, man, I can't tell.
You looked different in all yours.
And then it was like you'll use like an old one and then the next one would be new, and then
Like it was like it's one you was in. I think you used like a high school one.
No, all of my pictures were like had been within the last like year.
And you used it must have been college. You was like one you was in the bathroom. I think
the one with the blue skirt.
Yeah.
With the curl, my hair was curly.
Yeah.
That was not college.
You had a beanie on.
The picture with my aunt, it looked like it's cut out, and I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, you had something red on. I think
I had on I was 20.
I don't know how I still remember.
I was in Philly with my mom, and then that picture is cut out on the other cut out side of that picture is mine.
Oh, so I was like, she looked cool, but I don't know if this the same person or it's like three different people. And so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I was like, she cool though.
You didn't look like your pictures when you popped up, so I wasn't even sure it was you
because I didn't have a hat on.
Right.
All my pictures have hats.
And then only one of your pictures on your profile had you with your glasses on. All your other pictures you had on a hat and no glasses.
Yeah.
And you was doing the light skin face.
Because for some reason I ain't like wearing my glasses. I hated the way my glasses look because they was like the nerdy glasses.
Yeah, you had them you had the small ones, and then you had the big ass ones.
It made my head hurt because the prescription was old.
Yeah, so I just hyper fixated on one picture.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, the green?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was that one, and then the one where you had on the brown cardigan, and I forget what color the hat. Oh, and I think you had on the
dope.
Yeah, that one. You was like, I was going to church. I was like, with a hat on that say dope. You was going to church.
Yeah, I'm a dope nigga.
But yeah, those are the two that I fixated on because you did have on glasses in that one.
I think I used one. I was out on like a date.
But the last picture that was you in like with your Bordeaux on, you had glasses, but you not have a hat on. That was the only one. And you put it last, and you did that shit on purpose.
Cause I was like, I know.
I was like, if they ain't gonna get this far,
if you done got this far, you might as well swipe.
They don't.
Clearly, you like what you see.
They ain't gonna. They'll never see this one.
Clearly, you like what you see. Damn, just swipe. Damn. I can't be ugly. You stayed this long.
Yeah. So, but I wasn't a catfish. It's just me.
So our first one is was you nervous?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I was chilling. I was like,
I was nervous until like
I showed up.
You showed up, and we start like walking to get food, and then I was cool.
Because I was like, I wouldn't, because I was like, I don't expect shit. I'm leaving.
Right, and the thing is, I was like, yeah, we had like a connection real quick, but it wasn't like leaving. I knew you was leaving, so I was like, this is just like cool. Like he cool, I like him, but it's not gonna be nothing. Like it's just it's just a little thing, we just hanging out for real. And then when you hit me up and we was like, well, we gonna meet up the next day, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh,
I kind of like this nigga.
I was like, like I was at a baby shower for hours, and then came and drove from left the baby shower early at like 6 to drive to National Harbor to meet you, and then was at National Harbor until like 5 a.m. and had to drive almost 2 hours back home. Like it was wild.
That was after swaps.
I remember. It's a whole vlog. You was at the shoe shit, and then hi boo.
All right, yo, it's time.
Okay, and you was at the shoe shit, and then met with me.
Our producer came in here, guys.
All right, yo, yeah. The studio time is over.
Yeah, our first one, I was nervous up until you showed up, and then I was just chilling the rest of the time, and then we was together. I forget what time we met. We met like early afternoon, and then when you left, it was like 11 or something like that. We was sitting in a Target parking lot. We went out we was downtown to Harbor, went to the movies, then went and got drinks, then sat in the parking lot at Target, and then you left. We did a lot of like back then. We did a lot, maybe in like the first 2 years of our relationship. We did a lot of sitting in the car and talking. We would like, if I stayed at your house, we would drive over to What's the? Is it FedEx Field?
Yeah.
We would drive a FedEx Field, sit in the parking lot in the car and talk, or we would like go get food from the Where we go get food from? Not Sonic. Is it Sonic? We would go get food from somewhere and then sit out in the car and put on our bootleg movie website and watch a movie.
Sound like me.
Yeah, we did that a lot back then. Back in the day.
So I was like, I wouldn't trip it. Cause I was like, I think I was talking to White. And I was like, hey, you fuck with this fit? He was like, yeah, it's cool. He was like,
Wish I was on FaceTime.
We just texting.
Oh.
And so I was like, he was like, you meeting Shorty today? I was like, yeah.
That was in there. Like we met for the first.
Oh, because I
met for the first time.
used to use Snap, and he seen it on Snap. He's like, all right, I see you with the fit. And he was like, oh, you meeting Shorty today? I was like, yeah.
They knew about me.
Yeah. I always ask the homies, yo, you think she ugly? If you don't get the homie approval, we can't.
Nah, if you didn't know like what was going on with us that night, the way that nigga was acting, he didn't think that. If he told you he thought I was when we met that day,
I didn't ask him. I asked them.
Because you said his name.
Oh, he knew.
He saw the snap.
Was going out.
Okay.
But he didn't. I didn't.
You asked the other two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, what y'all think? Like, is she ugly? You're like, yeah. Nah.
What? They hesitated. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. Like, yeah, cool. He's like, she got ass? I was like, I can't really tell.
Why does that matter?
I was like, I couldn't really tell. Her pictures ain't never.
I'm not the type of girl that's showing my ass in the pictures.
I was like, I don't know. I'll let y'all know.
And you left, and you definitely did.
Nigga, she got ass.
You definitely let them know.
It's like, I bet. Thinking she got ass. I seen it hanging over the rail. But yeah, it was just. So luckily ours wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I said bad.
I ain't ask anybody about my fit. I just wore what I wanted.
We ended up low key matching.
Yeah. That was weird.
Hey, you trying to be me?
I was like, how the fuck that's happening?
What? This is crazy. You gotta get some food? I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry as fuck. Let's go. And I've been hungry ever since.
Yeah, big body ass. Big back ass nigga.
I'm hungry right now, and I ate before we started recording.
I'm hungry. I haven't ate today yet.
I'm hungry as hell.
But yeah, man. This is my horrible first date.
Yeah, I only had the one horrible first date. That was it.
I don't think I had a great one. It's always like some shit.
What about ours?
I don't count ours.
Yeah, this nigga go, bro. Oh my god. First you up there beating your dick. Now this.
Fucking. I don't remember no like good one. I know one. The shorty that yeah. We had a good one. But it's just like with us it was just like, you know how like we just instantly start talking? That's how it was. It was like, but she was like mad nervous. And I was like, bro, just chill. I was like, trust me, I'm goofy as fuck. You'll be alright.
Yeah, it's fine. I think that's what made me like chill out.
It was like, oh, this nigga a clown.
I was like, oh, this nigga stupid. Okay, great.
Oh, I can kick it with him. He's slow.
Yeah, I was like, this a dumbass. I'm like, I'm good.
Nigga, oh, he like making jokes.
Yeah.
This nigga done had me laughing since the beginning.
Nigga was clowning me.
You gotta be careful.
Immediately.
Be careful with niggas like that. He ha ha.
He ha ha right into your pants.
Yeah. And I was on that type of time back then too.
Yeah, because back then it didn't matter. You wasn't trying to be pure.
Yeah, facts. Fucking, I met other shorty. Yeah, I wouldn't want it. I was legit. These is just jokes. I'm trying out new materials. Well, materials. It's material. Dumbass. Yeah, my shit was bad. I don't even think my mama know how many bad dates I have. My mama definitely don't know that story.
You're good.
If I told her, she'd be like,
Yeah, exactly.
because you don't expect that from men.
Mm,
Like to be like you getting like
You can't-
unwanted.
yeah, but you can't assume. That's the one thing about that is people assume it's always just men, but women do that shit too.
Yeah, like just be getting touched unwanted.
Another book, same book I'm reading, same book I was talking about in the main episode. The guy is they using him as a like spokesmodel for some watches they coming out with, and they was doing a photo shoot, and the female main character was like going back to check on him, and he was back there with the stylist, and she saw the stylist like put her hand like on his dick, and then he moved it away and was like, "Don't do that." And she was like, "Oh, I thought you'd be." He was like, "I'm not interested. Don't do that again. And if you try it again, then this deal is done." So it was like shit like that happens all the fucking time. Just like what you call homie sister. Yeah, so it happens. It happens both ways.
I know my mom be like, what? Get
What?
the fuck out of here, man.
She did what?
But yeah, she gotta go to sleep like 3:00.
Yeah, and
She
I got it.
15 minutes to eat.
And I got yeah, I only got 5 minutes to say the word, or is it 4 minutes?
Only got 5 minutes to say it.
Yeah, I gotta put something down my throat.
But I'm glad she ain't make jokes like this when we first met, because I would not have fucked with her.
He's like, "Oh, what's she on?"
She a hoe. I can't fuck with her. I would have said that did that too.
Okay.
Like, I can't deal with another hoe.
Not another hoe. But yeah, y'all.
Not another skeezer.
I
But-
got to skedaddle.
We only got 5 minutes to say it. But all right, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. This shit got dark.
Yeah, it was funny in the beginning, but then it got
Then the grapey stuff.
yeah.
It's just like, all right, hey, damn, she doing too much.
Yeah, you had a nice spectrum of stuff going on.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It wasn't nice when it was happening. I tell you
No,
that much.
no, I believe you.
Yeah.
That's unwarranted. I get it.
Jeez, more Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. You're like, ooh. But all right, I gotta get ready to stream in like an hour.
Yeah.
The Sims, yeah.
Oh boy, Kingdom.
I should play Black Myth. Oh, I got a thing from the Sims. I'm gonna have him start a rap career. Can you do that in the Sims?
I don't know,
I
babe.
don't know. But I was gonna have him making the next Future Hendrix.
Light skin
Alright.
future.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Thumbs up, like if you on YouTube. Make sure you follow. It look like you said thumbs down. Lord have mercy.
I did it by accident. I fixed it.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.